Hey gang, Game Face here, and it's time. Actually, it's long overdue time for more Planet Coaster. Um, hey, hey Hein, welcome to the stream. I see you're here. Well, before I was almost. Um, yeah. So last time, this was our construction. It's all like bright and red, and green, blue, and I don't know. It seems too bright to me now, for some reason. It seems too Sesame Street, if that would be a good way to describe it. Um, but as I look more and more at this, it seems to me that as though it's actually this that's more of what's going on here than this, and I kind of find it funny that this is like going into water, it's like going into the ride, but whatever. Um, but we were left decorating this, and I don't know. It's easy to get bored doing scenery in this game. It's very easy to get bored doing scenery in this game. So I was like thinking maybe we really need not to be doing scenery. We need to be doing something else. Um, so I was thinking, it's just let me know if I'm wrong here. Um, there's a new flat ride. I think I might have mentioned it in the title of the video. Um, where is it here? Where is it? Thrill rides, gentle rides. It's a thrill ride. That should limit it down. Where is it? Pathos 3. Here we go. This is what we're looking at. Okay, so there's the footprint. That's how big Pathos 3 is. And I think this is up here is a good place for Pathos 3. Because we definitely need more traffic here. And I was thinking maybe we should... But as soon as I put this down, it's going to just lead to decorating. Okay. So we know the footprint. We know how big it's got to be. It's like just about the same size as this. So I'm going to cut out a piece of the world for it to fit in. There's gonna have to be a ridge of rock coming across here. Yeah, we'll make it look like it belongs. We'll try. I'm wondering if it should be more like that though, like lined up. Not here, but you know, decisions. So what am I going to do? Like I said, I want this rock ridge to come back up here. So we're going to do some terrain work, I guess, is what we're going to end up having to do here. Not that big of terrain work. Okay, so there we go. Now I need to... Oh, that's weird. Did I just like go under the line? I don't know. I don't know what I did. I thought I just went under the line. Not exactly what I was thinking. And I keep cutting it back. The reason I'm cutting it back more is because maybe I'll do something like this. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Actually, I'm picturing something else going on here too, which I'm going to prepare for as I do this. Yeah. Yeah. I got something in mind here. I'll let you all in on it when I figure it out myself. We don't want flattened, we want... No, 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 no. Was that... What are we doing here? Flatten the surface. I just guess I chose the wrong surface. Actually, I just chose the wrong place to start flattening it, is what I did. Whoa, why like so slow and then just suddenly like let's just plow through the world. Why does it do that? Okay, maybe it's because of the shape of this. I'm in the wrong place too. These are always very difficult to place to get things to work the way you want it to. Yeah, I don't know why Planet Coaster is so bad on my machine. Or maybe it's my park. It could just be the park. The thing is with the you know, it's CPU bound. That's all I can say. I have 2 Titan X's. Eight gigs. So my video cards between the 2 of them have 24 gigs of RAM. My system has 32 gigs of RAM above and beyond that. It's running an i7 4790K. I haven't overclocked it. It's water cooled. So my system's just a beast. But yes, I guess I could, you know, upgrade from you know, of course, you know, I'm not, like, if I go into settings here, I'm not running it, you know, my GTXs are, like, they're SLI, but they're not maximum performance SLI. Because I need my other monitors. Right now, I'm streaming to 4 different places, so I have my top row of monitors split so I can see everything that's going on. So I need that. But I'm also at this. I'm like, yeah, okay, ultra. I just want everything on as high as possible. I even turned this up from 4x16 to 6 because I have found that it makes no difference at all what quality I set it to. I still get the same frames per second. It's so CPU bound that seems to be the case. So there's nothing I can do about it, basically. So, There was an update. I was hoping something would have changed, but it hasn't. Okay, what am I trying to do here? I want... Are these 5s? These are 5s. What do I want to do here? Do I want that? Do I want... No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Do we want... Okay, I'm gonna bring this down now. No, I'm not. Does that look like it's going right into the other ride? Yeah. And there we go. What are we doing? No, too much, too uneven, too uneven, too uneven, too uneven. It's too uneven. The update was only the new ride? Yeah, see, like I said, it's not the graphics card isn't the issue. It's the CPU. The CPU, and I've done a lot of research into this because right now my Amazon cart. I keep an Amazon cart with stuff I want to buy in. It has like $1,600 in new computer, new motherboard, new CPU, and more RAM. Not more RAM, but new RAM, because of course the new motherboard can handle faster RAM. And I'm not going to buy it. It's not going to help. Even a brand new CPU, an i7 7700 is not going to help. I am going to wait until the i9s come out. And then I'm going to look at that, and maybe we'll be at the point then when something can be done about it. But even if you go to the forums, Frontiers forums, there was one post from a developer who said, yeah, what it is an occlusion problem. In a normal game, if I were to go into a tunnel, it was already pre-rendered, and at certain points in the tunnel they do ray tracing, because of the way it's pre-rendered, they can do certain things, and they can decide not to render anything outside of this field of view, as opposed to Planet Coaster, which can only say, okay, don't render anything outside of this field of view, the entire screen. So as you can imagine, when I turn and do that, that's a lot of stuff that it just has to render. So yeah, I don't know how, I don't know. I really wish. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, so I have made new decisions here. Sorry, I didn't consult with anybody. Should have consulted with the team. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut into this. No, we're gonna cut into this. Cut all this out. And then see, that's the thing. I think Planet Coaster was built for now and the future. It's not a short. It's a long-term game that Frontier's gonna. I think that's Frontier's new thing is don't build games for today. Build games for now and the future, like Elite Dangerous. The scope of what's been done there is is insane. But it's not just for now. It's that game is built for now and later. They're still going to keep advancing the platform. I hope this is the case with this as well. But I think it's it's the new style. It's the way they're going to do things. Okay, so we back on path. Can we? Can we? Is this gonna work? Kind of long and has a little bit of a hump in the middle, but I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm sure they'll, yeah, like I said, they might start charging us for it, and I wouldn't blame them, really, because, you know, though some of the flat rides, like, I want to know what this new update is. Planet Coaster. Where's new update? Where's new update? Another small update. Tweaks, bugs, fixes, and an all new flat ride. Pathos 3. Oh, they resurrected the original pirate signs. Pirate Village, pirate sign, the toilet signs, and made them as scenery items. Custom text. Oh. No custom text. I don't know what. I don't know what. Hey, Ali. Petros 2. Yeah. Pathos 3 is the ride that I have. New ride, Pathos 3. I'll just paste that into chat. That's the ride. Oh, they added some blueprints. Add an option to disable terrain collision. Players can now manipulate terrain through existing scenery and rides. Sorry, that's like... That's awesome. So now, if we go to settings and game, disable terrain collision. That's sweet. Okay. So, I'm not going to do anything with that right now. I am busy with other things. I don't know how much I like that. It bugs me. Okay, well, whatever. Let's put our ride in, and we'll see how things progress. I don't even know how big the ride is. Ooh. Okay. Put her that way. That's okay. I don't mind that. A little bit underneath this. That's fine. Let's go back to terrain. And I want to do some stuff here. Okay, there we go. That's a little more stepped, if you know what I mean. I don't know what that's not exactly what I'm going for, but that's what I'm getting. yeah, maybe it is somewhat what I'm going for. What I don't like though is all this here. I want to be able to pull some of this back out. But the problem is, as soon as you touch the edge, this edge, it shows up so much. Like, it's impossible for me to get rid of this line now. I don't even think smoothing will do it, because nothing around that edge, after that edge gets touched. Okay, so we did okay there. I guess I could... Hey, the old new coaster box. How you doing? And how's us? What game is this? What's it called now? It's Planet Coaster. It's Planet Coaster. In all its glory. Well, not all its glory. I suck at it. I really suck at this. I've seen some unbelievable parks that drag the frame rate down so low. I think that's it. That's it. The goal of Planet Coaster is to see how low you can get the frame rate. Because the lower your frame rate, the better your park. Yeah. It's on an iPad. I don't even own an iPad. Actually, I do. I own an iPad, but it's like first generation iPad. Yeah. I don't use an iPad. Okay, so let's do something with this. I'm not trying to alienate people who use Apple devices. I really couldn't care less. Okay, so let's say... Oh no, I'm just gonna assume... Whoa, why did it do that? It's like, oh, clearing an area. Okay. And maybe it didn't do that. Maybe it was just the change from red to back to blue made it seem like it did that. Okay, so we want a path up here. And I'm gonna put that path there before I put the other path there. Should you be blue? I saw one park where it had, like, basically it was all castles. It was just all castles. There weren't any rides. Sorry. But I guess there's a line between what I'm doing and what they doing. Yeah, SimCity. I don't know if I ever played the original SimCity. I played SimCity 3, or there was like SimCity 2000 and something. Was there? Is that right? I can't remember. Maybe that shouldn't be that color. Maybe that should be like this, because we've had enough of that color, right? We want some wood grain. No. Just do what you're supposed to do and obstructed. Why? Sorry. No. No. Yeah, I found I'm not a... No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Stop doing that for me. I'm not a huge SimCity fan. I guess at one point there was one version I really liked, and they seemed to dumb it down for the next version. And that's where I lost interest. Or they didn't dumb it down. They yeah. I lost interest. Let's just leave. So you, my friendly path, I mean my unfriendly path at this point, demand stairs. Is this what you're going for? Like, I must have stair. Obstructed. Must have stairs. Give me stairs. Or give me death. You have stairs? Sort of, maybe? Is this really a thing that's happening? Can I delete that? Can we delete that? Yeah. I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon or did. I played Unreal Tournament. Played Half-Life. I played all that. That's what I played. Those were my games of choice at the time. The only thing that got me into coasters was No Limits. I'm pretty sure that was it. If it weren't for No Limits, I wouldn't be here right now. Well, I would be here right now, but I wouldn't be playing this. Is that a possibility? No Limits 2 Workshop Creations series, which I was supposed to do another episode this week, and I have not. Because life. Is life. Okay, this is just not working out. This is not working out. I've tried it over and over and over and over. So we're gonna just change what we're working with here. That seems to be the way to do it. I'm gonna smooth that out a bit, and then we're gonna take our flatten to surface device. We're gonna do some flattening. Surface. At the moment, everybody knows what I'm playing. Hey, Fierce Gamer. Thanks for joining the stream. Good to see somebody new. Always good to see somebody new. And if I can't see you, and if you haven't said anything, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wrecking this, aren't I? I should probably undo all this damage I've done. This is not a good thing that I've created here. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for subbing. I shouldn't say thanks, man. Thanks. Yes, completely destroyed it. So, what do I need to do now? Just chisel it down. That's what I should have done in the first place. Okay, so now let's flatten the foundation. No, flatten the surface. No. You know what? Tell with it all. Screw this. I'm going home. No, I said that way too seriously. Screw this. I'm going home. Yeah. We're doing this instead. This is my new thing. We're gonna be doing a little painting of the world after to make it all look right, of course. Oh, that was not. There we go. Cut into there. Cut into there. Now. See, there's different levels down here too, and that's causing some. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I like that. Now, bring this right out. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. what we want to do. Right in. This is the thing I found the hardest when I started this game. Thanks, person. Yeah, I know. I just gotta get over it and just say it's tough. I called somebody man for like ages in one of my streams. Somebody who was there all the time, and then only later I found out it wasn't. But I guess it can be determined very, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to feel insulted. Okay, so now we need to get this down. Maybe we can do stairs now. Maybe we can do stairs now. It just won't. Don't do that. Don't try to. Don't. I don't want to go. I want to. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do what you want. There's no way in the world you're getting what you want here. Never. Brain is too uneven. Just go straight. Like, no, I must slam this one side of myself into the ground and shape myself all funny. I will not go straight. I'm either going down or up. I don't get it. If either of these pieces would actually go straight. Okay. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Now, is that... It's a problem of millimeters here. Like, it's the ground's like 2 millimeters too high. Uneven. Uneven. And you can see at the very end, it just sort of steps up a tiny little bit. I've never been so frustrated with a path in my life. That's not true. Never. Actually, maybe that's not what to do. Maybe this is what to do. Yeah, that was one too far. We'll turn the intensity way down. And we'll just sort of heel this edge down a bit. Maybe smooth it. Maybe we'll smooth it. A very, very small scale. Now is it too intense? Let's find out. Yeah. That little bump. Way too uneven. No man or beast or machine can build a path that has a little tiny bump in it like that. Are you insane? Yes! I mean, I'm not insane, but... Oh, I love when that happens. Okay, that's what we're going for, sort of, maybe a bit. And it just suddenly clicked. I guess maybe that last edit, I don't know. I never know. Nobody ever knows. Okay, but now... No, don't do it. You're doing the same thing as the other guy. Wow, you're just magic. That was awesome. Okay, okay. Time to have some Red Bull. Maybe that's not really a celebratory drink. Okay. Here's the new ride. Before anybody else gets on. Yeah, nice frame rate. Okay, I don't want to be here anymore. That's fine. That's just perfect. You're open. Of course, you know, the problem with you is 5% scenery. So I keep on working myself into the same problem over and over and over again. Scenery. So here we go. Oh, nice rock. Nice little rock. Okay. And that doesn't at all look like the same rock over and over again. Not at all. Not much for shrubs in this whole deciduous area. I mean, like, you know, I guess it is a forest. Forests have shrubs? Or do just people grow shrubs? I don't know. Shrubs? Is that even the right word? What do they call it? What do they call it here? Bushes. Bushes. See what we have other than... Yeah, we definitely have a much larger selection of bushes to grow. Yeah, this is always the... You know, it's the thing you have to do, or the park sucks. But it's also what stops the park from running well. Putting down all these things. I don't want it at all. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to just paint some rocks on. Because, you know, real rocks, they'll just drag us down. There we go. Fake rocks. Not really rocks at all. It's not very busy up here. Why is it not very busy up here? Do I still have this on testing? No, I don't. It's open. Nobody's showing up. Why is it not very busy here? You know, put in bathrooms and the place is just insane. Oh, it's probably because of the time. What time is it? 7:30 p.m. I don't know if it's because of the time. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the wood grain. It's 270s forever. It's like, nope, not going there. See, and I don't think it's really complaining about that. Like, the stuff around the path. I think it's complaining about the stuff around here. I hope it's complaining about the stuff around here. That's what I'm going to change. Some guy outside flipping a tire over and over. I can hear it. Exercise. I don't know. Whatever. You can do what you. It's just like kind of like loud. Okay, so it's all out of rock. Otherwise, doesn't look right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's smaller now. For the middle. Ew. Okay, what do we got here? Where are we? We're at 31%. What kind of decorations you want here, buddy? Sorry, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. tried to make a new plant. Doesn't like my new plant that I invented. What can I do? See what I did there? That was on purpose. So we can put different little dots in between each of them. Work that would drive a person out of their mind. Okay. There we go. And then I can put one of these in the middle. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey Nick. How you doing? I'm gardening. For some reason. Seems I'm gardening. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. Okay, so we got all this stuff in. Now, the question being, what does it want? It wants other scenery things. That's what it wants. Need to put like park benches and things along that lines. We definitely need garbage cans because look at these people. We need some seats for people who just like, I don't think I can make it down those stairs. Because look at the craziness we've built. And yet they keep coming. People keep showing up. Put that there. Actually, you know what? Why am I up here doing stuff? There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Now we need a railing. Oh no, we don't, because those park railings are not scenery, they're building parts. Oh, that's just so frustrating. I just don't want a whole series of buildings all the way along here, but I do want a railing, but I can't have it. It's just too awkward. Is there another way to do a railing? What's this? Can I do a railing like this? Like, don't cross the railing or you will die. Is that railing worthy? No, that's just not gonna cut it. Okay, whatever the case may be, we're supposed to be down here, not up there. Where am I at here? Where am I at? This is at 45%. What could we possibly build? A cider press. There's no reason having a cider press here. How about a fountain? You could have a fountain up here. That would almost be a thing. Plain fountain. Plain fountain octagonal. Plain fountain obelisk. Okay. Well... Is this going to count as scenery for that, though? I guess if I put it here, it will. And you know, just so it knows I'm not messing around here. Two of them. Huh? Huh? Do this properly. There we go. There's two of them. Come on, scenery. Okay. I don't know why this isn't a fountain. Is that something that should be in a fountain? Actually, no. I want to duplicate that into that, and then we want to go into. See, I'd like to transition from one access on one item and have another item there. That's all I want to do. And it's like, nope. You can't do that. This. Okay. Okay, so now we need a statue. Fairy tale jester. No, let's go. Fairy tale no. Fairy tale, no. Okay, what do we want to worship? Generic fry statue? I don't know if we should really be worshipping. Go with a gold jet. What? There you go. Got water stuff going on him. Good for him. Good for him. Ooh. Okay, so the other thing that I've been neglecting is lighting, but I don't know. I'll have to figure out what happens when it gets to dark. Where are we now? How'd the statue do for us? 54%. Statue didn't help much. I'm gonna add some special effects to the statue. No, I'm gonna add some. What am I gonna add? Why is there a filter on? There's no special effects. Scenery just don't exist. Let's begin with stat. Let's begin with what? Large jet, medium jet? Large jet. Okay, so what did that get us? Huh? 94%. What? Is that really a thing? That 4 water jets and a fountain could get me... $54%. Redo. Come on, close it. Reopen it. 94%. Okay, guys, you know the secret now. You know the secret. I want you to go out there and use it. The secret seems to be stuff that does things. I had no idea. No idea at all. Okay, so what other stuff does things? What other stuff can we do? Snow? Do we want it to snow here? Fire. Do we need a fire cave? Flamethrowers. Should flames be coming out of anything? Glitter. Green lasers. No, I don't think that's the thing we should be doing. Oil jet. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know. We built this awesome little fountain, and still nobody came. Okay, so we still should need to finish this off. I think by the time I put the couple trees in there and everything, it should be done. It should be enough. Nobody should complain. Might as well try to keep to what we were doing. But quicker. Like, come on. Can I see the tree on? Thank you. You can just stand there in the background tree. There's like a line right behind you? Basically? Yeah. Okay. This should almost bring us up to 100 right there. And we're not even done yet. You know, I wish we were. I wish there was no more to do. I wish that was a possibility. It's never going to happen, you know. It's never going to happen. This is just going to keep going on forever. It's not a bad thing. But I don't know if it's a good. Okay, those trees don't grow well in the shade. I don't know. I just made that snap. Don't listen to me. Don't take gardening tips from the guy who plays Planet. Nothing of gardening. Rocks. Anybody want a rock beside them? Toss rock in here. Spin it around. Another rock. Okay. Now trees. We need trees. Ooh, bigger oak. Oh, I don't need it. We want some color in the world. We need color in. course, it's all not random here. You can tell that people planted this stuff. Okay, where are we at? 100%, right? 100? 100? 100. Woohoo! Pathos 2. I mean 3. Where's Pathos 2? Was it retired? Is that what happened? They had to retire. People got hurt. They had to take down Pathos 2 because it was just too dangerous. People kept on standing up. And you know, you shouldn't stand up on a ride. I don't know. I'm just making this up. As you can probably tell. Okay, I need something bigger. It's not that. It's not that either. Red Emperor Maple. You know, I guess you know what? It would be nice to have some different colored trees in here. Like that, just like. Where'd my tree go? Okay. There we go. I want you there. Obviously, proper tree placement is not my thing. Not my thing at all. As you can tell, there's just too much of a pattern everywhere. Okay, so we need more trees from the area we're in. But where to put them? Where to put them? Oh, I already got that there. Guess we're down to these. And again, things are pretty good here. Probably get something. I noticed there's a gap underneath part of the track here, so I'll do that. I'll do this with that. I'll fix it by covering it. I don't know. I think that's good. But what do I know? What does this say? 34%. Well, tell you what. Tell you what. I'll do this. We'll do something here. Something completely ridiculous. And that'll fix all that. Magically. Magigastically. I'm gonna stick some. Let's just do. That'll help. But not as much as this. Ice, we don't want ice. Water spout. I'll just float it like right in the air here. I don't know why it's here. Why would we have a water spout here? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Why is it doing it there? I put it here. I'm going to put it here, right? Okay, it's there. Where are we at now? 95%. 37%. Okay. So that thing with these four things? I don't know. That might have been just fluke. It's funny how the water, it can reflect. Okay, it seems to be working. It seems to be working. Okay. Okay, so that was the thing. We did that. I don't know why, but that was done. I don't know what else to do here. It doesn't work the same everywhere. I don't know why those four things gave it like 40%. I really don't know why this is so low, actually. But maybe it's taking into account a lot of the stuff going on up here. And maybe that's what's causing my problem here. So maybe I need to do some things in like in the rock area or something. Need to put down some rocks. Really never know what it is. I guess somebody's probably figured it. I never really know. Okay. I think it's a need of more trees. Whoa, that'll just block out the entire world. We can't put that up there. Put some little trees. A little tree? That's not a little tree, that's a big tree. I already have some little trees here. Why do they all seem to be like leaning over on an angle? I guess they're not. Yeah, I'm not putting any more trees up there. So is this even making a difference? With all this stuff around this ride, we're still at 49%. Like, seriously. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Little bushes over here. I'm desperate now. You know that, right? Okay, what's needed here is a station. What's needed in here is air conditioning. That's what's needed in here. It's like, so far it's only up to 27.2 degrees, so we're good. And that's over there, so probably over here it's like 27.5 degrees. But, yeah, it's getting awfully warm in here. It was really warm outside today. It was like 31 degrees Celsius. You like that kind of heat? I guess it's good. I like that kind of heat. Not when I'm playing video games. Let's do that same type of thing. Not the same. Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to get some type of building on here. So I'm thinking very, very simple, wooden hut type thing. And the reason I'm thinking that, of course, it's a log ride. So can we find building materials that fit that description? Like made out of wood. I think we can. I think if we go wood, we will find what we're looking for. Is that what we're looking for? That's probably what we're looking for. Now the question being, of course, is do I want that or do I want this? I don't want that like that. What's your grid height? Oh, don't undo me wanting to build a building. That wasn't the undo I wanted to undo. Okay, so here we go again. Now, it's set the grid height back. Oh, oh. Okay, grid size, grid height. That's okay. So there we go. We want it about that high, or maybe lower. No, not gonna. There we go. We don't need one there. Doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. Okay, it'll have to do. We're not getting all complicated here. Trying to keep it simple. But that may have just complicated things. Oh no, it is on the inside. What am I saying? Never mind. I'm wrong. No, not there. Not there either. Okay, so we got these here. Now what we need is posts. Will that really fit there? No way. No way. Oh, that's why it'll fit there. Okay. Not what we want. There we go. So now what we need is we need something like roof holding up worthy. Did I just say that? Where am I going? Framework? No, that's not the framework. Columns. Iron column? Yeah, that's like train station like. Wooden pillar, wooden pillar. Wooden pillar? Wooden post? Oh, that's not what we're looking for here. Okay, so yeah. What? So I think I need to decide how big this is going to be. I need to put a roof on this before I put the posts up, basically what I'm saying. So this is 4 wide. Okay, so let's not have these here. Let's move these up to here, level with the surface of the building. That's how high our building needs to be, right? This can all be open on the front. We will need to find some type of pillar system to hold up the roof on the front. But we can definitely this here. Where am I going? Is this what I'm going for? Yeah. That's what I'm going for. Huh? That's reasonable, right? Now I can fill in this with the wooden stuff, and then we can put posts here, a post here, a post here. I don't know if we need any uprights here. Maybe we could put one in the middle just to make it look right. And that way, a couple of things have happened. We haven't added a lot of things to the scenery. So the frame rate's not going to be affected drastically. And there's probably an overhang here too, isn't there? Oh, we don't need that. Do we? No, I don't. These are weird pieces for putting together much more complicated roof. I think though, I do need some of this down here. Maybe here. Definitely here, here, and here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, I can tell. Incoming call. Okay. That's fine. Figure that out later. First I'll have to figure out where my phone went. Oh well. Okay. So it's getting more popular. I noticed that. So there's people coming to ride the ride. But that doesn't make a difference. Is it this that I want? I think it might be this. I think this is what we're looking for here. Okay, what? How is the building on this axis? Please explain to me how. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna say it. Holy frickin' stupid, Batman. Okay, so the only way to get me to get this to where I want it is to actually do this. So that it happens to be on the axis of what I'm building. Which you'd think when you put something down by default, it would be on the axis of what you're building. No, I'm not complaining. Just because it's like 28 degrees in here now. Like seriously, that temperature's going up that fast. I'm starting to think next week I am going to have to go out and buy an air conditioner. Okay, so we want that and that. Is that what we want? Yeah, that's what I want. Then I'm going to bring this into the middle here. That. Are we going to do that? No, we're not going to do that. There we go. And now, because these are on the same axis, I can probably do this. I haven't decided if I need supports underneath yet. That may be a thing. What we need? Wood. What is this? Modern wood wall 2 meter. 2. This is where we are. 2 meter slope. Is that right? Guess that's okay. I guess it'll have to do. Okay, so let's get this right. There we go. Now, do I need... Yeah, I do, don't I? Just can't be like this. Definitely something missing here. question though, is this what is missing? Could very well be. Very well be. That's a bit better, but there's still something missing. I think this come out a little. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's exactly what it is. There's an unevenness to it. That putting this here fixes, I think. Had it there for a second. There it is. And there we go. What are we sitting at now? Have we done it? Can we choose the track, please? 78%. Isn't that just a kick in the teeth? Okay, fine. I think if I do this, yeah. I don't know. Maybe this, I don't know if this will work. What I'm thinking here is building like an entryway, like right here, like, you know. I don't know if that'll bring me the extra stuff I need. I don't think it will, you know. I don't think it will. So we're back to scenery. I don't want to add to this building. I just want scenery. And it's stuff that we're not going to really see a lot of. But counts. Oh, what just happened? Microsoft Mixer, which of course used to be Beam, just crashed. How could such a thing be? Okay. That's starting to look good. We need some smaller trees and stuff up here, but that's fine. Got the new ride, which is called Pathos 3. That's what they call it. This is Pathos 3.2. No, it's just Pathos 3. There's no other Pathos 3, is there? Can't be. Just came out the other day. Okay, yeah. So we haven't done too bad on this little thing we got into here the last time. This is probably desperately in need of something. Desperately in need of a tree or two. Not like that, though. What can we do here that makes this a good thing and not a bad thing? I don't want to block everything up. I guess it all depends on where you're standing, whether or not it's blocked up or not, isn't it? That's blocked up from over here. I don't know if I want to do that. That's not so blocked up. Maybe some shrubs? Or bushes, as they call them. I guess they're bushes. Being awkward right now. Maybe it's just me. No, no, no. Pink flowers. They count. They worth more points. I don't know if any of the, well, I'm sure this is helping, but not in a large enough way that I can say I can call this done. Okay, there. What are we at? What are we at? 55%. If I were to throw in a fountain... Oh, there's already a fountain right there. See, I guess what it is I found it a lot more difficult to get stuff like this working and all the way I want it. After moving out of the pirate area. Where with the pirate area, it was actually quite simple. You just covered the ground with shrubs. And I think that's part of what's killed my frame rate so much. There's all this shrubs all over, shrubs, bushes everywhere. Just I'm gonna close that. Bushes everywhere. You know, every open piece of ground here is covered with bush. And that might have had some negative effects on my... What? Have I just actually built the same... I built almost the same... oh well. Nobody will... Not anybody. I won't tell them. It looks completely different. It really does. Okay, so that's that. I think maybe if I tossed a couple rocks up here. Let's toss some rocks up here. There we go. Maybe a little something in here, because you know, it's all going to count. Maybe something little. And whoops. Doesn't look like much yet. I guess it does look like, you know, the flatness, the blandness here is bugging me. I wish it was more like stuff over here. I wish I had it more like the, like the rock thing here with all that and the pirate coaster. Pirate coaster, yeah. Like that. I wonder what the prestige level is like on this. Oh, it's still really high. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, okay. You know what, though? I do think I am going to leave it here. It's getting... The temperature in here is almost 29 degrees now. Not that 29 degrees is hot. By the middle of the summer, I'm pretty sure I'll be used to that. But we haven't had a day here. Been over 21 until today, so it's hot fast, and I need to cool off. I need to go get some ice cream. I'm gonna go get ice. But yeah, so things have gone well. We've almost, well, no, we haven't. I'm actually quite disappointed in the 78 there. I'm happy that we got all this in. All this stuff in here is all done. This other route up and down from the grand whatever this is, the stores upstairs. You can buy hot dogs and hats, but you have to climb 1,000 stairs first. You can climb them inside though. You can climb them in here, or you can just say to hell with it and climb it out here. So we've given that option now. Not that that was. So what are people saying? What are people saying is the question. What do these people have to say? Radius 6 looks amazing. Refreshing drinks. Street Fox coffee. 365. Okay. And they're thirsty. They need to go to the bathroom. And they're not very happy. What about the kid? Not very happy. Well, I can see why they're not happy. Kid's not happy. They're not happy. Happiness. They got low happiness. So everything, their recent thoughts are all positive. How am I supposed to glean anything from that? Is that something I can do? Is that something it's telling me? What about benches? Benches? Oh, you mean over here? Benches over here. Yeah, we definitely need benches over here. That's what we need. It's in extras. So we need some benches. Even though I don't think that's going to... garbage cans. Garbage cans there. Let's not litter everywhere, everybody. We got garbage cans there. They're littering everywhere. They've thrown over the garbage can here. Here. You can just, you know, replace. It cost me $5 to turn that upright. We're almost at 1,100. Like, you know, it's hard to get from 10,000 to 1,100. It seems I've had a hard time, but my park rating isn't going up with it. So that's maybe something that needs to be addressed at some point. Is why is everybody so frickin' unhappy? What gives you the right? I couldn't queue up for Chopper Creek too. Well, why not? Why? Because the queue's full. The queue is full. I didn't make the queue big enough. I didn't think that a water ride was actually going to be any attraction at all. So part of this is my problems that I'm creating myself. These things are probably all frickin' closed. Yeah, well, no wonder nobody can eat or drink. Because these guys just go, yeah, we're closing. Okay, so you're open now. Let's sell some hot dogs, people. Let's, you know, like, if you don't open, people will be unhappy. The only thing up here for people to come to is bathroom. And thanks for the idea with the benches there, Perilla. And of course, welcome to the stream. But like I was saying, oh, all our garbage is gone. Picnic tables? I would try to build a picnic table, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go and melt because it's too hot in here, and I've got to shut my computer down. It's just heating the room up too much. I'll be back tomorrow though. There'll be more Planet Coaster. I think I'm going to do Planet Coaster at noon tomorrow, Central Standard Time, and we'll do what else am I doing tomorrow? Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild at 6 p.m. Central Standard. So, lots of live streaming tomorrow, and maybe I'll work on trying to get an air conditioner. That would be good for me. Of course, you know, wearing this is not helping. But of course, then wearing this doesn't help either. I could go like this. But, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm going to leave this here. We're going to pick this up next time. Tomorrow is next time. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe and follow. course, you could follow me on Twitch as well. Until next time.